What's up, guys? So, for this evening, I'm gonna talk about something that is really trending right now, especially in one of the group chats that I have. It's actually a Facebook group, and yes, we have a group chat, and it's all about freelancing. Now, the topic that I want to talk about is this issue about having a $3 per hour salary. Now, I get it and I understand that a lot of us will have different opinions about this. And to be fair enough, this is my personal take on this. And I will be taking my words out of my experience being a freelancer or being a virtual assistant here in the Philippines. So, a lot of people have been voicing out on Facebook that $3 per hour is too small or it's lowballing us freelancers. Well, I give them their right to do that, and yeah, there could be a lot of people. There are a lot of people actually who's actually complaining about the $3 per hour salary. But on my side, or on my perspective, to be honest with you, if I work with a $3 per hour salary, I'd be fine because it would be actually a little bit more than enough for me because my state in life or the current state of my life right now doesn't need too much. And I think one of the biggest influences about, your salary at a certain job or what is mostly influenced by your lifestyle and your current state in life. I mean, if you compare a family man and a single man who, you know, they both, let's put it for example, they both live in a house and they don't pay rent. So that's already one of the list. Then the difference is the family man has to feed a family. So let's say he has a wife and he has a kid, and then the single man doesn't need to feed anybody, just himself. And given that they both live in a house that doesn't require them to pay rent, the single man would have somewhat a better life if he's working a $3 per hour job compared to a family man that's working a $3 per hour job. So for me, if you're a beginner in freelancing and being a virtual assistant and you just landed a job that pays you $3 per hour, and then let's say that the job requires you to work 8 hours in a day. I mean, let's just face reality. If you work a $3 per hour job in 8 hours here in the Philippines, that is amazing. For a single man or woman, that's amazing. But if you're somebody who has to pay a lot of bills, or let's just say bills, yeah, let's just say bills. If you're somebody who has to pay bills, who has who has to feed a family, then you might as well look for a job that pays higher because again, your salary somehow keeps you alive. So if you can't survive with a $3 per hour rate, then go find another job because again, there are a lot of jobs out there. And for me, it's just something that's disturbing because there are a lot of newbies right now actually who started to somehow talk to me and like tell me that yeah, $3 per hour is lowballing and so and so. And I tell them, like, if you think you're way more worth than $3 per hour, then go try look for another job and see if it fits you. Because as what I've observed with newcomers, especially even with those people who haven't started their freelancing or VA work yet, like they want to try, they somehow put their expectations too high, even though their qualifications are not at par with that expectation. Like in my previous podcast, I opened up about people not even not even that knowledgeable when it comes to resume creation. I mean, there are a lot of newbies out there. Given that I have experience being a talent acquisition specialist in a BPO company, I have already seen epic resumes. Let me tell you, like resumes created out of Canva templates, and there are parts of that template which aren't even changed. Like, I don't even know how that happens. Like, I don't even know why can't they double check. So that's the problem. All right, there are a lot of these newbies right now, these beginners who aim for a very high salary just because they hear it from here and there that freelancing is supposed to have a higher salary, freelancing is supposed to be this and that. That's why they want to shoot for the biggest star immediately, even though they know that they don't fit the qualifications yet. Because in reality, these freelancers who are already earning, let's say, 5 digits, 6 digits, and if there's somebody out there who's earning 7 digits, they have worked their they have worked their part so hard. That's why they are right there at their place. They're earning that rate. So you can't just barge into a job and expect that I'm gonna earn 6 figures because I'm already a freelancer. No, you really have to remember that you need to start on the base or at the ground. Okay, so keep that in mind because that's one of the qualities that I observed that's missing from these newbies. Like, not all of them, though, not all of them, because I really don't want to generalize people. Not all of these newbies, but most of them does this. Like, whenever they hear the word that's freelancing or VA or virtual assistant or whatever, they immediately think that when they land the job, they would be earning a lot of cash. So, no, that's not the case. You need to work, you need to learn, and you need to upskill yourself in order for you to get that 6 figure salary or to get that salary that you want. Okay, so freelancing is not easy and it's not for everyone, but you can try and see if it works for you. So, this is the end of this episode. I hope you learned something and thank you so much for listening. I really appreciate if you subscribe or even just react to this video and let me know down in the comments what you want me to talk about next. This is No One Asked, signing out.